wake up with 1,000 thoughts. Some are brave, some tie me in knots. I see the mirror, ask my name. Am I growing or just staying the same? I've chased the light, I've feared the dark, questioned every fragile spark. But every doubt that lives in me is proof I'm trying honestly. I don't have answers, I don't pretend. I'm just learning where I bend, where I break and how I heal, learning what is truly real. I'm still learning to be me, not perfect, just sincerely. I walk slow, but I believe this road is shaping everything. I'm not good yet, I clearly see, but hope still stands inside of me. One day I'll look back and say I'm proud I didn't walk away. Inside my head, comparing laps, comparing pace, forgetting this is my own race. I've worn smiles to hide my fears, held my breath through silent years, but every tear I tried to hide was strength growing deep inside. I'm done chasing flawless days, done living life in borrowed ways. If growth takes time, then let it be. I'm building roots, not chasing speed. I'm still learning to be me, still choosing faith over certainty. Every scar, every delay is part of who I am today. I'm not finished, not complete, but I'm standing on my feet, one step closer than before. That's enough, nothing more. Progress doesn't make a sound, it grows beneath the shaking ground. No applause, no shining sign, just quiet change with passing time. If I fall, I'll rise again, not stronger, but more aware that healing isn't being whole, it's staying kind to your own soul. I'm still learning to be me, still becoming patiently. I don't need the world to see, I just need to believe in me. I may stumble, I may sway, but I won't give my light away. One day I'll smile peacefully, knowing I stayed true to me. Still learning, still growing, still becoming me. I walk a road no crowd can see, no spotlight shining over me, just quiet steps and tired feet, still choosing hope when doubt repeats. Some days feel heavy, hard to breathe. I question what I still believe, but even on the days I stall, I haven't truly stopped at all. They say success should come with sound, but mine grows deep beneath the roots that hold when storms appear, strong enough to face the fear. I'm moving on with quiet steps, no loud applause, no guarantees. I may be slow, but I'm not lost. I'm paying growth's unseen cost. Every breath, every try, every tear I don't deny. Even silence shows me proof I'm still moving forward too. I've watched the world rush past my pace, felt left behind in life's own race. I blame myself, I wore the shame, thinking slow meant I was late. But time revealed a gentler truth. Not all strength looks bold or new. Some strength stays calm, learns to endure, and keeps its heart kind and pure. I don't need to win today, I just need to stay this way. Honest patience, standing still long enough to grow my will. I'm moving on with quiet steps, learning faith through emptiness. I don't shine, but I remain, still walking through the rain. Even when I doubt my pace, even when I lose my way, every step I choose to take is courage, quietly awake. Progress doesn't beg for praise, it doesn't rush, it doesn't race. It shows up on the days you stay, when giving up feels easier than faith. If no one sees how hard I try, I'll still hold my head up high, because becoming isn't loud, it's choosing not to bow. I'm moving on with quiet steps, trusting who I'm growing into next. I'm not finished, I'm not through, I'm just becoming something true. One day I'll stand and clearly know every silent step I chose was leading me exactly where I was always meant to go. Quiet steps, forward still, I'm becoming at my will. I've learned to stand without a crowd, without a name they say out loud. I do my best behind the scenes, living small but staying clean. No one claps when I survive, no one sees how hard I try. But every day I choose to stay, even when I fade away. I used to beg for signs of proof, someone saying I'm enough. Now I whisper to my soul, standing still is staying whole. I stand even when unseen, when no one knows where I have been. I hold my ground, I breathe, I stay. I don't give my truth away. If the world walks past my pain, I will not dissolve in shame. I stand quietly serene, I stand even when unseen. I've worn silence like a shield, hid my wounds that wouldn't heal, smiled through nights that felt too long, pretending I was always strong. But strength I learned is not the show, it's choosing growth when no one knows. It's showing up, it's staying kind, it's not abandoning your mind. I don't need them to agree, I just need to walk with me. If I lose the world's applause, I'll still follow my own cause. I stand even when unseen, through the cracks between the seams. I am not loud, but I am real. I don't deny the way I feel. Even lost, I still remain. Even weak, I even when unseen. Rooted deep in what I believe. I bend, I ache, but I don't break. This heart of mine is awake. If no one ever says my name, I'll still rise up all the same. I stand stronger than I've been. I stand even when unseen. No witness, no applause, still standing. That's my cause. I learned to smile through tired eyes, to say I'm fine, to compromise. I carried weight I couldn't show, kept moving fast, afraid of slow. I thought if I stopped I'd fall apart, so I kept running from my heart. But cracks grew deeper every day, from wounds I never let myself say. And silence found me late one night. No blame, no rush, no need to fight. It said you don't have to be strong, you've carried this long enough. I'm healing in the quiet now. No promises, no sacred vows. Just breathing in, just letting go. Learning what my soul should know. I don't need proof, I don't need praise. I heal in unseen, gentle ways. In the stillness I allow. I'm healing in the quiet now. I gave myself permission here to feel the ache, to face the fear, to rest without explaining why, to let the heavy moments cry. I'm not broken for needing space or slowing down to set my pace. If healing takes the time it takes, then time is what I choose to make. I'm done confusing rest with loss, or calling weakness what it's not. Sometimes the bravest thing you do is stop and listen to the truth. I'm healing in the quiet now. No spotlight on this sacred ground. Each soft breath feels like a vow. I'm choosing peace instead of doubt. I don't rush what needs to grow. I trust the parts I don't yet know. In the stillness I allow. I'm healing in the quiet now. Healing isn't fixing scars, it's learning you're enough as you are. It's meeting pain with gentler hands, not forcing strength you can't command. If no one sees the work I do, that doesn't make it less than true. Some changes happen deep within, where new beginnings quietly begin. I'm healing in the quiet now, letting go of who I was. I honor every tear I've cried, every night I stayed alive. I don't need to prove my worth, I've known it since the day of birth. In the stillness I allow. I'm healing in the quiet now. Just healing. replay moments in my head, the things I did, the words I said. I wish I knew what I know now. I wish I chose a better path somehow. I held my failures like a weight, called every misstep too late. I thought regret defined my name, that I deserved the quiet shame. But growth spoke softly in my chest. It said you did your best back then, with what you knew, with what you had. You were surviving, nothing bad. I forgive the way I was, the fear, the doubt, the broken trust. I release the weight I've carried long. I'm done believing I was wrong. I was learning, I was lost, trying to love at any cost. I forgive the way I was, and that's how healing truly starts. I chased approval, hid my truth, thought silence made me bulletproof. I stayed too long, I left too soon. I burned out chasing borrowed moons. But looking back with kinder eyes, I see the strength I didn't recognize. Every choice was shaped by pain, not weakness, guilt, or something plain. I won't punish who I've been for lessons only learned within. The past was never meant to stay. It was a bridge, not where I lay. I forgive the way I was, the nights I cried, the trust I lost. I dropped the stones I held so tight. I choose to live without that fight. I was healing without a guide, trying not to drown inside. I forgive the way I was, and let compassion be my path. Forgiveness doesn't change the past, it changes how long the pain can last. It frees the heart, it clears the air. It teaches me I'm still worth care. If I could speak to who I was, I'd say you're enough. Just because you didn't fail, you stayed alive, and that alone means you survived. I forgive the way I was. I thank the scars that made me pause. I carry wisdom, not the blame. I walk ahead, no longer change. I'm not erased by what I've done. I'm shaped by how far I've come. I forgive the way I was, and welcome who I'm becoming now. To my past self, I see you, I release you, I forgive you. I said yes when my heart said no. Stayed too long, afraid to go. I bent myself to keep the peace, until I couldn't feel relief. I gave my light to every room, left myself with empty fumes. I called it love, I called it care, but lost myself while standing there. Then a quiet truth broke through. It said you matter in this too. You're not cruel for choosing rest. You're not wrong for wanting less. So I choose myself today, not in anger, not in blame, but with a calm I've never known. I honor needs I once outgrew. I set my boundaries with grace. I walk away when love feels unsafe. I choose myself, and in that choice I finally hear my own voice. I confused my worth with sacrifice. Thought losing me was the price days I carried guilt like it was proof that caring meant denying truth. But love that asked me to disappear is not a love I'll keep near. If staying costs my sanity, then leaving is my bravery. I don't need to earn my place by breaking down at my own expense. I can be kind and still say no. I can be gentle and let go. So I choose myself today. I don't apologize for space. I don't explain my healing path. I trust the strength I finally have. I'm not selfish for my needs. I'm just learning how to breathe. I choose myself, and that's how I stay whole enough to love in healthier ways. Boundaries are not walls of stone, they're doors I choose to open slow. They teach the world how to treat me. They keep my spirit safe and free. If choosing me feels unfamiliar, that's just growth becoming clearer. I'm not abandoning the past. I'm choosing who will last. I choose myself without regret, without explaining what they don't get. I give my heart the space to grow. I trust the seeds I've chosen to sow. If this path means standing alone, I'll walk it brave, I'll walk it whole. I choose myself again, again. And that's where my new life begins. No more shrinking, no more fear. I choose myself, and I stay here. I asked the sky for signs too soon. Wondered why my seeds wouldn't bloom. I measured life in rushing days, called the waiting time a waste. I thought if it didn't come fast, and then I failed or fell behind. But roots grow deep where no one sees, before they ever touch the sky. Then time spoke softly in my ear. It said you're early, not unclear. Some dreams need seasons, not demands. They grow best in patient hands. So I trust the slow unfolding, every step the dark is holding. Even when I can't yet see what tomorrow's shaping me, I don't rush what's meant to stay. I let time teach me its way. I trust the slow unfolding now. I bow to growth, I don't ask how. I've learned to sit with open space, not feel the silence, not the pace. To breathe inside uncertainty and call it quiet bravery. I no longer chase the end, I listen to who I am becoming. Some answers come when you're still, not when you force them to reveal. I don't need proof to keep my faith. I don't need speed to call it grace. If this moment asks me to wait, then waiting is my sacred state. I trust the slow unfolding. Through the nights I'm still holding on. Even lost, I'm not undone. I'm becoming what I'll become. I release the need to know. I allow the pace to flow. trust the slow unfolding now. This path knows more than I allow. Patience isn't standing still, it's walking gently with your will. It's staying kind when doubt appears, it's honoring the unseen years. If my growth feels out of sight, that doesn't mean it's not alive. Some miracles take longer time, because they're meant to last a lifetime. I trust the slow unfolding, I stop fighting time's devotion. Every pause, every delay is shaping me in hidden ways. I don't fear the in-between, it's where I learn what life can mean. I trust the slow unfolding now. I'm right on time somehow. No hurry, no force, just faith in time's own course. I've hidden sparks beneath my chest, afraid the world won't see them best. I dim my glow to blend around, afraid to let my heart be found. But even in the quietest night, I feel a warmth, a gentle light. It whispers softly, you are whole. Your own flame guides your soul. I don't need crowds to cheer me on, I don't need praise to keep me strong. The smallest glow can still ignite a path unseen, a heart alight. I carry my quiet light through the darkness, through the fight. Even when no one can see, it's burning quietly inside of me. I don't need to shine out loud, I just need to feel it now. My quiet light will guide my way through every night into the day. I've chased shadows, I've chased doubt, wished for guidance from the crowd. But every time I stopped to hear, that quiet spark became more clear. It never shouts, it never screams, it's steady, patient, full of dreams. It tells me softly to believe in what I am and will achieve. I don't need proof, I don't need fame. This tiny flame still knows my name. It warms my heart when fear appears, it lights the corners of my tears. I carry my quiet light through the storms that block my sight. Even when no one can see, it's burning quietly inside of me. I don't need to be the sun, I just need to know I've won by holding on to what is right. I carry my quiet light. A light doesn't always have to blaze, it can glow in subtle ways. It can guide without a crowd and stand with courage, quiet but proud. If I trust this inner flame, I'll find my peace, I'll find my name. It doesn't boast, it doesn't shout, but shows me what my life's about. I carry my quiet light through the long and endless night. Even when unseen by others' eyes, it burns in me, it never dies. I walk my path steady and true. My quiet light will see me through, through shadow storms and lonely skies. I carry my quiet light, silent glow. Felt the cold beneath my feet. I've lost my way, I've lost my hope. Struggled hard just to cope. The nights were long, the days were gray. I questioned if I'd find my way, but every scar and every pain was teaching me to rise again. Even when the world looks grim, even when my strength is thin, I hear a voice inside my heart saying this is just a part. I will rise again, even stronger than back when. I will face the storm and walk through fire once more. I may bend, I may break, but I will not forsake the courage that's been mine all along. I will rise again, I will be strong. I felt the weight of others' doubts, heard their whispers, heard their shouts. I questioned if I'd ever win, if hope would ever come again. But deep inside a spark remained, a quiet strength that still sustained. It told me softly not to quit, that every fall has value in it. Even when the world turns cold, even when my hands feel old, I'll lift my eyes toward the sun, knowing I am not undone. I will rise again, even stronger than back when. I will face the storm and walk through fire once more. I may bend, I may break, but I will not forsake the courage that's been mine all along. I will rise again, I will be strong. Every failure taught me grace, every fall revealed my pace. The hardest nights will fade away and lead to brighter, stronger days. I'll carry all I've learned within. Each challenge only makes me win. No darkness lasts, no pain can stay. I'll rise again, I'll find my way. I will rise again, through the ashes, through the rain. Every tear, every scar has made me who I am so far. I may bend, I may break, but I will not forsake the courage that's been mine all along. I will rise again, I will be strong. Fallen, but not gone. I rise again, I'm strong. I've walked through nights of fear and pain, felt the loss and endless rain. I've questioned if I'd find my place or ever see a kinder face. But every step I took alone, every seed of courage sown, brought me closer to this day where I can finally find my way. I don't need mirrors to prove, I don't need anyone to move. I feel the strength that's always been, it's quiet, steady, deep within. I am whole at last, past mistakes no longer cast shadows on the heart I've grown. days I've longed to know the gentle rhythm of my flow. Each breath affirms the life I've made, each choice a light that will not fade. I don't need gold, I don't need fame, I only need to know my name, to honor all that I've endured and trust the life I've always secured. I am whole at last, past mistakes no longer cast shadows on the heart I've grown. I embrace the light I own, every scar, every tear led me to this moment here. I am whole at last, my journey built me steadfast. The storms I faced have made me kind, the lonely nights have shaped my mind. I found my voice, I found my grace, I stand today in my own space. No one else can define my worth, it's written in the life I've birthed. I celebrate the self I see, the person I was meant to be. I am whole at last, I release the shadows of my past. I see the path, I feel the sun, I know my journey's just begun. Every step, every fight led me to this glowing light.